On February 16, 2017, in Birmingham, history was on the line. Laura Muir of Scotland stepped onto the indoor track to chase a world-class 1,000-meter record. Against some of the greatest distance runners in the world, the stakes couldn't have been higher. Not only was she chasing a time that had stood for years, but she was also racing on an indoor track where every lap feels tighter, hotter, and more unforgiving.
Laura Muir. Okay, so when Kirsty Wade broke the British record, they headed through 800 in about 2:12, so pretty even paced, if you like. Laura's asked for around about 2:10 for the pace, and then I expect that she'll pick things up and move it on herself if she wants to. It is really about if she wants to, but why not? You know, it's a big crowd here, they've come to see her perform, and as I said, I'm pretty sure that I know Laura, that stunning last 400 metres last week, that 3,000 metres, she can put on a show.
She can, and she also sticks to the task once she set herself that task. And you see there the pace started to drop off a little bit. Immediately she woke up, she moved around the three runners in front of her and settled in behind the pacemaker, where she'll stay now. And if that pace just starts to drop, you know Laura's going to know that before anybody else does, and will be up there on the shoulder trying to urge it on. I said that it was maybe the European record. I think she's also got Constance Klosterhalfen in her sights from the time 4:19 that she ran in Melrose.
Yeah, Klosterhalfen will be a big danger at the European Championships. Not sure what event she's going to do yet. Just watching the times here, this is a mile race, so you might have seen 35 come up. Well, that was because it was a 209 metres. The clock said 35, so they're on better pace now, stretched out. Laura Muir, Arafi, and already moving well clear of everybody else. Paula's referring to Klosterhalfen in New York, ran 4:19.98. Great run from the German, who has said she may well double up as well. She's got the German Championships this weekend, so Laura Muir knows that it won't be that easy in Glasgow to win 2 gold medals, which is well capable. So now it's about her and the clock, because Arafi has given up the chase, and there's a 6-metre gap from Laura Muir to Arafi. Just when the pacemaker drops out, it'll be how fast does Laura want to go.
And I've been looking at some of the splits as they went through. As Steve said, it's difficult to tell that in a mile race, but I think they're a little bit outside of those even splits that would get Kirsty Wade's record. But we know that Laura's going to pick it up over that final 400 metres, and so now it's about her just gathering herself for that final attack.
Around 2:11 for Laura Muir at 800 metres. That 809 metres you see there's 2:12, so about 2:11. She's up on British record pace, and I think she's just going to get quicker from this point. Laura Muir out on her own. Chibet is moving up ahead of Arafi, who committed with Laura Muir, might well pay for that. So the crowd doing their best to try and lift her. The time we'll be looking for is around 2:44, 2:43 as she comes through. This time with 3 laps to go, and she's spot on that. So the record's certainly within sight, but how fast can she go?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, there's few people better than Laura Muir at pushing themselves when they're out on their own, and she's got that record in her sight. She's got the crowd going wild behind her, and she's also got those goals that she set herself to move forward for Glasgow, to make amends for Sopot and for Glasgow in 2014.
I reckon she needs it. She's going to break 4:20. She needs to be about 3:16 at the bell. Spot on. Come on, Laura. 3:16.68. 2 laps to go. 400 metres. Can she get under 4:20? She is going to smash the British record. I can tell you that right now. This far out. This long to go. She is striding out, going further away from everybody else. Less than 300 to go.
She's almost got a bigger bounce in her steps. You know she's hurting, you know that she can really feel it in her legs, but she's getting stronger. Every glance she takes and she sees the clock, she knows that she's got it within her reach now.
It's going to be quick. It's going to be very quick. The British record is way behind her. She's miles ahead of that. How fast can she go? She's getting tired now. Starting to work hard. But this is Laura Muir at her best. Almost half a lap ahead of the rest of this field. She's heading for one of the quickest indoor miles ever. Laura Muir coming through, the crowd cheering her through. Laura Muir runs 4:18.7. the fastest in the world this year, a new British record. One of the quickest miles of all time. As Nanyando comes through to take the second place, I make that the 4th fastest indoor mile of all time, behind Genzebe Dibala.
From the start, the pacers set a blistering tempo, guiding the field through world record pace. Muir quickly tucked in behind, leaving most of the competition already in her shadow. By halfway, the pacer dropped out, and suddenly it was just Laura against the clock. With no one to chase and no one on her heels, she had to dig deeper than ever before, lap after lap at a ferocious pace. With 1 lap to go, the crowd roared as she unleashed a devastating kick, stopping the clock at 4 minutes 18 seconds. A new national record and one of the bravest solo runs we've ever seen indoors. Laura Muir didn't just win that night, she rewrote what was possible. Her courage, grit, and relentless drive remind us why athletics is so inspiring. And while she doesn't always win, her comebacks are what define her as one of the sport's greatest fighters. If you love stories like this, make sure to subscribe for more incredible moments from track and field, and don't miss the next video.